Why are my manifestations not working? Well, if your manifestations are not working for you, and you've been putting energy into them, chances are you don't really understand manifestation. And that's not your fault. There's a lot of people talking about manifestation, but really describing the law of attraction. And the two are interlinked, definitely. But manifestation and law of attraction are not the same thing. Law of attraction is essentially stating that if you want something, you have to put yourself in the state of already having it. And it has to be emotional, has to be physical, like you actually have to believe it and infuse it with emotional energy, otherwise it's not going to work. That is all wonderful. However, when it comes to getting things, you have to manifest yourself first before invoking the law of attraction. You understand what I'm saying? Law of attraction is the result. The cause of the result is you manifesting yourself. And most people are manifesting themselves completely backwards, inside out. If you don't already know, human design uses astrology, the I Ching, Kabbalah, and chakras to tell us what is consistent in our genetic expression and what things are less consistent and what areas we're more vulnerable. Most people are conditioned to look around them and try to live the way that other people are living. And this is detrimental because we each have our own unique way of living. And we cannot rely on the way my brother lives, or my mom, or my dad, or my friend, or my girlfriend, or whatever. We can't rely on the way that they do things. We have our own unique way. So if you want to figure out what your way of manifesting is so that you can invoke the law of attraction so that your manifestations can finally come true, visit reikimarco.com, generate a bodygraph. There's a lot of information in there. I totally get it. If you want to go into that and learn about that, I have $20 reports that'll tell you all about it. However, you're really just looking for two things out the gates. Just in the beginning, you're looking at strategy and authority. Human design, as I said, tells us about this electromagnetic field that is being generated. That is what we are manifesting. When we do that in a natural way, that's not normalized and conditioned based off of the external authorities, that is what invokes the law of attraction so that we actually get the things that we want and not things that other people want because we're manifesting other people's lives. Hopefully you're keeping up, but if not, you will by the end of the video. Now, with a strategy in human design, you are actually able to take advantage of that aura. There are 4 aura types, even though there are 5 types in human design. Manifesting generators and generators, you guys have the same aura type. Now, that aura is enveloping. It's pulling stuff into you, right? Drawing life towards you. And you also have a defined gut, which is going to let you know this thing that's coming towards me, ooh, yeah, I love it. Tells you what things you want to bring closer, or tells you what things, oh, I have energy for that. Sometimes it's not even a sound. Sometimes it's just like, yep, 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 versus whoa, 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 no, 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 and this precedes language. This comes before language. It comes before thoughts. So generators and manifesting generators, to use your strategy well, just learn how to respond. I have a playlist on TikTok called Sacral Calibration that will give you plenty of opportunities to respond. And I'll give you one right now. Respond with or Have you watched some of my sacral calibrations? Will you go watch one if you haven't? Excellent, okay? No words, those are thoughts. Just just sacral. Now, generators and manifesting generators are the only types that can rely on their defined sacral to follow that strategy of listening to the gut. Projectors, manifestors, and reflectors do not trust the gut in the same way that a generator and manifesting generator trusts their gut. Because these undefined guts, they have the ability to tell us what's going on in other people's body. I know what he has energy for. I know what's frustrating her. I know whether or not they're satisfied. Now, that is valuable information, but it's not necessarily information that I want to base my own decisions for me off of. You dig? So, reflectors have the most wild strategy. They're basically here to wait 28 days before they make big decisions because reflectors are so impacted by their environment. We have to see, and I say we because I'm a reflector, we have to see who's following their strategy and authority, who is conditioned, who is unique, who's an individual, who who is actually themselves, who is different. The 28-day cycle allows us to figure that out, right? Then we have the projectors. The projectors also do not have the sacral. Their aura is penetrating. It's absorbing other people's energies and then focusing. So these types of people, projectors, it's best for you to wait for an invitation. Fact is, you don't have a lot of sustained energy. You don't have that sacral energy just going and going and going. So it's really important for you to wait for an invitation. Wait for someone to recognize you. Wait for someone to see you and then invite your guidance in. Otherwise, you're going to end up bitter and you'll be further away from success than when you started. Don't initiate shit. Promise it's not going to work out. Manifestors, y'all have what's called a repelling aura. And this is because you have an energy center that's connected to the throat, the center of manifestation. That energy center is constantly manifesting either your emotions, your root, your spleen, or your heart. With that being said, it's like you're in a pool constantly moving, making waves. Everybody else is waiting for those waves to hit them and decide whether or not, oh, I'm going to make some wave too, or I'm getting out of the pool. You're here to interrupt things. You're here to inform, initiate. It's so important that you follow this strategy because if you don't, your repelling aura will push people away. People that are good for you, people that you want in your life. So the way to keep people in your life or invite people into your life is give them something to respond to. Give them an invitation. Give them 28 days to make a decision. Give people an opportunity to practice their strategy, and the right ones will be right up close to you. You also may feel, or other people may feel, like you don't like them or like you're energetically pushing them away. You are. It's something that you have to accept. But once you accept it, then you can start to inform the people of, hey, I actually want you closer. I want you closer. I want you closer. Again, this is a natural phenomenon. And the reason why most of us are not manifesting our dreams or our dream lives or etc. is because we are manifesting using strategies that are not inherent and natural for us. You got generators acting like manifestors. You got projectors acting like reflectors. You got reflectors acting like generators. And it just is not going to work. A similar analogy would be like, oh, if you got a fish who dreams of flying, and you've got a bird who dreams of swinging in the trees like a monkey, and you got a monkey who's all pissed off at the forest because he wants gills and he wants to swim. I'm not saying you're not allowed to have dreams. What I'm saying is that in order to achieve your dreams, you have to accept where you are, and nothing helps you accept where you are better than human design. So if you don't have a chart, or you don't know anything about human design, or you know a lot about human design and you want to go deeper, visit reikimarco.com for the goods. If you're ready to manifest the life of your dreams, go ahead and type manifest in the comment section on this video. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.